Good evening. Welcome to Northeast Web Shots. You are listening to the evening bulletin of the day. Here are the headlines of the day. Before that, a very happy Raksha Bandhan. Along with that, a very happy Janaya Purnima. And also a very happy Panglapsol. Now let's start with the national news. Yesterday on 21st of August, Keralites all over the world celebrated Trivonam, the most important day of Onam festival. India's cumulative COVID-19 vaccination coverage crosses 58 crore mark. Tamil Nadu government has decided to open colleges and schools from September 1st. Students from classes 9th to 12th standard will be allowed to attend classes on a rotational basis. Reopening of schools for the 1st standard to 8th standard will be decided on 15th of September. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has stressed on the importance of infrastructural development in the country and said that the Prime Minister Modi's government has given priority to the development of infrastructure sector. She was speaking on the occasion of transferring loan of 5100 crore rupees sanctioned by Punjab National Bank for Ganga Express way scheme in Uttar Pradesh. Senior BJP leader and former Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh Kalyan Singh passes away on 5th of January 1932. He was born and he died on 21st of August 2021. He was 89 as he died. He was the Chief Minister of UP during the demolition of Babri Masjid in December 1992. Prime Minister Modi has expressed grief over the death of former Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan Governor Kalyan Singh. 14 arrested in Assam over social media posts supporting Taliban, and they have been booked under different sections of the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, IT Act and CRPC. Assam to start rolling out benefits under One Nation One Ration card from 23rd of August, that is on Monday. Record rains lashed the national capital on Saturday morning, causing heavy waterlogging and traffic jams at many places in the city, including Minto Bridge, Rajghat, Connaught Palace and ITO. The Andhra Pradesh government has extended the night curfew from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. on the next day up to September 4th, Health Principal Secretary Anil Kumar stated. Karnataka Chief Minister Vasavaraj Bommai has said a special program will be taken up to give qualitative upgrade to SC, ST, OBC and minority children residential schools in the state to bring them up to the CBSE standards. Much awaited Kengri Metro line in Karnataka between Mysore and Mengarti to be inaugurated on 29th of August. 3 Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists, including the one who was behind killing the BJP worker Rakesh Panditya in June, were gunned down in an encounter with security forces in Jammu and Kashmir's Pulwama district on 21st of August, Saturday. Security forces personnel have launched a cordon and search operation in the upper reaches of the forest area of Nagbarkhen Trail in South Kashmir district. 2 Indo-Tibetan Border Police ITBP personnel were killed in a Naxal attack near ITBP camp Kadamtala in Narayanpur district of Chhattisgarh on 20 August. The Naxals attacked the 45th Battalion of ITBP around 12:10 p.m. A team of 120 National Security Guard NSC commandos conducted an anti-terror mock drill in a hotel in Indore in 20 August. The mock drill was conducted to test the preparedness of NSC commandos in preventing any 2611 type terror attack in Indore. The mock drill operation was aimed at capturing terrorists holed up in a hotel and freeing guests taken as hostages. Now moving towards the international news. India has been allowed to operate 2 flights per day from Kabul to evacuate its nationals stranded in Afghanistan. Civil Aviation Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia on 28th of August, Friday, provided details about India's mission to evacuate all citizens stranded in Afghanistan after the Taliban takeover, speaking at an event marking the commencement of new 3 flights. The permission has been granted by the American and North Atlantic Treaty Organization and ATO forces, which have been controlling operations of the Hamid Karzai International Airport in Kabul after the Afghan capital fell to the Taliban on August 15. More than 300 Indian nationals have to be taken out of Kabul in the current scenario. India and Russia signed a deal for immediate off-the-shelf procurement of 70,000 latest AK-200 series of assault rifles. A deal of jointly manufacture AK-203 rifles in India has been pending since the year of 2018. Indian Army on the August 20th, Friday, safely repatriated 3 children of a Pakistan-occupied Jammu and Kashmir POJK village who had in 18th of August crossed line of control LOC in the Poonch sector. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar on August 20th held talks with his Qatari counterpart Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdul Rahman Al Thani on the situation in Afghanistan. He made a stopover in Doha on his way from the US. Qatar's capital Doha has been the venue for intra-Afghan peace talks. Now moving on towards the world news. Afghanistan forces recapture 3 districts from Taliban control: Pule, Hasser, Banu and Deh Salah in Baghlan province. The number of people who died in Wednesday's jihadist attack on military convoy escorting civilians in northern Burkina Faso has risen to 80. 80 militants were also killed in attack near the town of Arbinda. North Atlantic Treaty Organization NATO has announced that it has suspended all support to war-torn Afghanistan and called for an end to the violent nation following the Taliban's seize of Kabul. G7 foreign ministers have called the international community to unite in its response to the crisis in Afghanistan to prevent it from escalating further. The United Kingdom will provide vaccines against COVID-19 to Afghans coming to the country. Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern extended New Zealand's strict nationwide coronavirus lockdown, saying the full extent of the Delta outbreak was still unknown. A lockdown of Australia's largest city, Sydney, has been extended to the end of September as authorities struggle to contain a wave of Delta cases of COVID-19 virus. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson has said that the United Kingdom's diplomatic efforts to find a solution in Afghanistan is remaining ongoing, which leaves open to prospect of working with the Taliban if necessary. Speaking to the media after an emergency cabinet office briefing room's COBRA meeting to discuss the crisis in the region, Taliban officials in the restricted Herat province have banned co-education in government and private universities, describing it as the root of all evils in the society. This is the first fatwa issued by the Taliban. Taliban group's co-founder and deputy leader Mullah Abdul Ghani Bardar said Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan wants diplomatic and trade ties with all countries around the world, including the United States of America. Former Afghanistan President Ashraf Ghani's brother Hazmat Ghani Azdami was reportedly pledged to support to the Taliban. Now coming towards the sports news, Amit Khatri wins silver medal in 10,000 meter race walk at World Athletics U20 Championship in Nairobi. He has finished with the time of 42 minutes or 17.94 seconds. Manipur government felicitates 5 athletes who participated in Tokyo Olympics 2020 in a grand reception organized by State Youth Affairs and Sports Department as Kuman Lampak Indoor Stadium, Imphal. Nikanta Sharma, a midfielder in Olympic medal winner men's hockey team, was honored with the cash award of rupees 75 lakh and the appointment letter of Deputy Director in Sports Department. P. Susila Chanu, who is also midfielder in Indian women hockey team in Tokyo Olympics, was honored with the cash and award of rupees 25 lakh and the appointment letter of the Assistant Director in the same department. India's lone judoka El Sushila from Manipur in the Tokyo Olympics was also honored with a cash award of 25 lakh. She was also given promotion to the post of inspector in the Manipuri Police Department. The London Olympic bronze medalist and Rajya Sabha MP MC Mary Kom, who also participated in the Tokyo Olympics, was also honored with the cash award of rupees 25 lakhs. Rupees 1 crore to silver medalist weightlifter in Tokyo Olympics 2020, Saiko Mirabai Chanu, for her achievement on July 27th. She was also given the post of additional SP Sports in the Manipur Police Department. The coaches of the state athletes were also honored during the same gathering. India will win at least 15 medals, including 5 golds at Tokyo Paralympics. India will field its largest ever contingent with 54 athletes to set to compete in the 9 sports, including para-archery, athletics, badminton, canoeing, shooting sport, para-swimming, para-powerlifting, table tennis, and para-taekwondo. The athletics stadium on the campus of the Southern Command's Army Sports Institute (ASI) in Pune will be named on the name of star athlete Olympic gold medalist Neeraj Chopra. He had himself trained at the Army Sports Institute. Now coming towards the end, let's hear the COVID-19 national update. India reports 30,948 COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours, pushing the country's case tally to 3,24,24,234. 403 people succumbed to the virus and the toll is at 4,34,367. Meanwhile, the active COVID caseload stands at 3,53,398. This much for today. For more updates, keep following Northeast Web Shots. We are also available on YouTube, Instagram and Twitter. Follow there and keep updated. Thank you.